Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm under pressure, while others completely fall apart? Why some wake up every morning full of focus and drive, while others just hit snooze and drift through the day? Here's the truth. Mentally strong people aren't born different. They build their strength, one habit at a time. And today, we're breaking down 5 daily habits that will train your mind to stay unstoppable, no matter what life throws at you. Stick around till the end, because by the time you finish this video, you'll know exactly how to think, act, and bounce back like a mentally strong person. So let's dive in, starting with the first daily habit that completely transforms how mentally tough people live. Habit 1. They start the day on their terms. Here's a quick question. Who's in control of your morning? You or your phone? Most people wake up and immediately dive into chaos, checking notifications, scrolling social media, reacting to the world before their brain even wakes up. But mentally strong people? They start the day on their terms. They know the first 30 minutes after waking up set the tone for everything that follows. They might not do a 2-hour morning routine with candles and yoga mats, but they do something small, intentional, and powerful. Maybe it's journaling 3 things they're grateful for. Maybe it's sitting quietly for 5 minutes, breathing deeply, and reminding themselves, I control my mind. My mind doesn't control me. A top CEO once said, I never touch my phone for the first hour after waking. That hour is mine to think, plan, and get clear. That's the mindset of strength. They don't let the world dictate their energy, they create it. So tomorrow morning, instead of scrolling, try this. Before you do anything, say out loud one intention for the day. Something like, today, I'm choosing focus. It sounds simple, but that one act tells your brain, you're in charge. Habit 2. They don't react, they respond. Imagine this. You're driving. Someone cuts you off. Instantly, you feel that surge of anger. Your brain yells, how dare they? But then, you pause. You breathe. You let it go. That pause right there, that's mental strength in action. Mentally strong people have mastered the art of the response gap, that tiny moment between what happens and how they react. They know life is unpredictable. You can't control the traffic, the rude comment, or the bad news, but you can control your response. In the Navy SEALs, soldiers are trained with the phrase, calm is contagious. In chaos, the calmest person often becomes the leader, not because they shout louder, but because they think clearer. So next time you're stressed, try this trick used by psychologists and athletes alike. Pause, breathe in for 4 seconds, and breathe out for 4 seconds. That one deep breath switches your brain from panic mode to problem-solving mode. Because mentally strong people don't let emotions make decisions. They use emotions as data, not commands. Habit 3. They embrace discomfort every day. Here's something most people get wrong. Mentally strong people don't avoid pain. They train for it. Every single day, they step just a little outside their comfort zone, not because they enjoy discomfort, but because they know growth lives there. They might take a cold shower, push for one more rep at the gym, speak up in a meeting, even when it's scary, or spend time alone with their thoughts instead of drowning them out with noise. The key is that they do it daily, because when you face small challenges on purpose, your brain learns to stay strong during big ones. Psychologist Angela Duckworth calls it grit. It's not talent or luck that predicts success. It's the habit of doing hard things even when you don't feel like it. So start small. Do one thing each day that's slightly uncomfortable. Take the stairs, speak the truth, try something new. Each act is like a push-up for your mind. The more you do it, the stronger you get, not just physically, but emotionally. Habit 4. They guard their inner dialogue. If your best friend talked to you the way you talk to yourself, would you still be friends? Most people have an inner critic that never shuts up, constantly judging, doubting, comparing. But mentally strong people, they don't let that voice win. They've trained themselves to become their own coach, not their own critic. When things go wrong, instead of saying, "I'm a failure," they say, "I failed, but I'll learn." Your brain believes what you repeat most often. If you constantly say, "I'm not good enough," your brain starts looking for proof. But if you say, "I can handle this," your brain searches for solutions instead. So mentally strong people protect their self-talk like it's sacred. They feed their mind affirmations, gratitude, and powerful reminders. And over time, those thoughts become their default mindset. Try this habit tonight. Before bed, write down one thing you did well today, no matter how small. You'll start to notice progress where your brain once only saw problems.
Habit 5. They end the day with reflection, not regret. Mentally strong people don't chase perfection. They chase progress. At the end of the day, they pause to reflect, not to overthink, but to learn. They ask 3 simple questions. What went well today? What didn't go as planned? And what can I improve tomorrow? That's it. No guilt. No overanalyzing. Just clarity. This habit turns every day, even the bad ones, into a lesson. Because when you reflect instead of regret, you grow instead of repeat. Think of it like a mental reset. It clears your emotional desk, helping you wake up lighter, more focused, and ready to take on the next day. As author James Clear says, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems." And this simple nightly reflection, it's one of those systems that builds long-term resilience.